So my first batch of green beans, we're gonna go ahead and start washing so we can get them in the freezer. Also, if you don't have one of these baskets, you definitely need to get one. They are so handy to have outside. In case anybody wants to know, or I can save you the question, the fruit and vegetable wash I use is from Attitude Living, and I will link this down below as I have a 10% off link if you wanted to give it a try. So I just went ahead, I soaked the beans, I put some hot water in there. The water is pretty dirty, as you can see. I don't use any kind of chemicals, pesticides, anything like that in my garden. I just use Castile soap, peppermint scented water, and then I put down some bone meal and kelp if they really need it. So just letting these soak before we trim off the ends. I'm just starting to chop off all of the ends. Oh, that's kind of blurry. All the ends of the green beans. While I am chopping up the ends of the green beans, I went ahead and I started to boil some water. So this first batch is ready to go into the water once it starts boiling. Okay, so now that this is boiling, we're going to go ahead and add about a teaspoon of salt into the water. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put the green beans into the boiling water. All right, now that all the green beans are in there, you're just going to let them boil for 3 minutes. So set a timer for 3 minutes, and then we're going to pull them off and put them in an ice bath. While those are boiling, go ahead and get a whole bunch of ice cubes and ice water and get the ice bath ready for whenever the green beans are done boiling. All right, so we're going to go ahead and cut the heat and move them over to our ice bath. Once you have the green beans transferred, set a timer for 5 minutes. That's how long they're going to sit in this ice bath until we move them off to a baking sheet to go into the freezer. The green beans are done in the ice bath. You're going to want to go ahead and get a dish towel, paper towel, whatever you want to use to dry your beans. Dry them off and then lay them out on a baking sheet in one layer. After about 30 to 40 minutes, you can go ahead and get the green beans out of your freezer, and you can put them in a freezer bag, vacuum seal them, whatever your preferred method of keeping them fresh in the freezer is, and then that's it. All done. Then you just wait until you need to pull them out of your freezer again, and then I just put about a cup of water in a glass bowl, microwave them for about 5 minutes, give them a good toss, maybe another 2 to 3 minutes, and they should be ready to go.